I'm here to try to show you the quality difference if you use a drone like this one, the R3, and if you crop from 16:9 down to 9:16 instead of using 9:16 to begin with, because there's quite a bit of quality difference between the two. When you're trying to make a video and deliver that for social media, you might not want to use 16:9, even though you get more on the side, so it's a bit more flexible in post compared to 9:16, which gives you more height instead of more width. But you use the entire sensor's height instead of having a crop, which is quite different. And that crop does come with quite a lot of bad things when it comes to quality. You get a bit more moiré, I'll show you that in a bit. You also get more noise and therefore worse noise performance, especially when you try to do some noise reduction in post. That works worse if you use 16:9 instead of 9:16. And there's more things like a little bit worse color fidelity, and especially when you need to deliver this in 1080p, so you're gonna lower the resolution a lot more from 4K down to 1080p. So yeah, there's quite a lot of different things going on in your editing software that's gonna lower the quality, but from between the 9:16 and the 16:9. So if you're gonna deliver for social media, I would recommend 9:16 instead of 16:9, just because of that quality loss you'll see. I'm going to try to show you this. I've been doing some tests. This is not scientific in any way, just me playing around here in this makeshift studio and seeing if I see a big difference. So here you can see 4K 16:9 cropped to 9:16. There's no zoom here. 2.7K 9:16, no crop, no zoom. You can see the pretty large difference in field of view here from using 9:16 instead of 4K and 16:9. Here's 4K 16:9 cropped to 9:16 with 100% zoom. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of more noise and everything because it's just zoomed in so much more compared to the 9:16. Even with 100% crop, it's less zoomed in, which means less degradation of the image. Here's the side-by-side of the two, and you can see the difference in field of view is quite large. The only reason I'd use 4K cropped to 9:16 from 16:9 is when you have to crop in a lot, like 300%, and you don't match the field of view. As you can see here, the 2.7K is way more zoomed in, and that's just because I matched the field of view and it loses a bit more detail. But as you can see as well, there's not a giant difference in detail, to be fair. And here's 4K 16:9 cropped to 9:16, 100% zoom. But in this case, I matched the field of view, and you can see it's way sharper. If you match the field of view, i.e. you move the camera closer so you get the same field of view, you can see that 4K cropped to 9:16 and the 2.7K, that's already 9:16, that's way sharper than the 4K. And that's just because it has way less crop. It's a big difference. You can see up here in the numbers and everything. You can see on the lines, it's just way sharper. You're losing a lot by cropping the 16:9 to 9:16 compared to using 9:16 already, 2.7K. And here's Moiré and Aliasing. We tested that, and as you can see, there's way more moiré and aliasing in the 4K 16:9 cropped to 9:16 with 100% zoom than there is in the 2.7K 9:16 with no crop. Still 100% zoomed in, of course. And I haven't matched the field of view because that would mean I'd have to crop the 2.7K even more. And the thing is, the only reason you do this is not to have to crop as much as you have to do in 16:9. And you can see there's still moiré, obviously. This is a very tight pattern, so it's not super easy for this sensor to resolve, and there's no optical low pass filter to help. So yeah, you get a lot of moiré, but it's way worse in the 4K 16:9 crop, obviously. There's a large difference there.